Welcome back, tech enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the world of handheld gaming with a review of the Asus ROG Ally X. This is the follow-up to the original ROG Ally, and it's packed with upgrades and a few surprises. But is it worth your hard-earned cash? Let's find out. Nobody saw this coming, but the handheld gaming PC market has exploded since the Steam Deck launched. Now, we've got every gaming brand jumping into the race: MSI, Zotac, and of course, Asus with their ROG Ally. But just a year after the ROG Ally first hit the market, Asus decided to drop the ROG Ally X. Fast, huh? So, what exactly does the X bring to the table? You've got a larger 80-watt battery, double the size of the original. You've also got more SSD storage at 1 TB and an increase in RAM from 16 GB to 24 GB. Plus, there are design tweaks, like more comfortable rounded edges, improved joysticks, and yes, 2 USB-C ports now. However, don't expect a drastic performance boost. The Ally X still rocks the same AMD Ryzen Z1 Extreme chip as the high-end version of the original ROG Ally. The display? Still 7-inch, 1080p, 120Hz with 500 nits of brightness. So, while some of the internals have been bumped up, gaming performance remains largely the same as its predecessor. The battery's bigger, but here's the catch. Despite supporting 100W charging speeds, the Ally X comes with the same 65W charger as before. If you want to charge faster, you'll need to drop extra cash on a 140W charger, like Asus ROG Gun charger. This is a bit of a downer for a device that already comes with a higher price tag. And speaking of that price, $799.99 for the Ally X. That's a hefty $100 more than the original ROG Ally's high-end version, which came in at $699. And with the Steam Deck starting at just $399, this puts the ROG Ally X in direct competition with some budget gaming laptops. So, is the price justifiable? That's where things get tricky. Now, the biggest question for gamers: performance. Playing Ghost of Tsushima at 30 frames per second on turbo mode was smooth enough for a handheld, but when I tried to push Cyberpunk 2077 at higher settings, the Ally X struggled, dropping into single-digit frame rates. You'll need to tweak the settings to make demanding games playable. At 1080p and 120Hz, the screen is gorgeous, but unless you're playing older or less demanding games, you won't be hitting those high frame rates. So, if you're expecting a generational leap from the original Ally, you might be disappointed. On the design front, there are some real wins. The rounded edges make it more comfortable to hold for extended gaming sessions. The new thumbsticks and buttons are more responsive, and that RGB lighting around the sticks looks awesome and can sync with your other Asus devices. But here's the trade-off: the Ally X is heavier and thicker than the original. If you thought the first Ally was a bit bulky, this one might feel even more cumbersome. Like its predecessor, the Ally X runs on Windows 11, and while that gives you access to your entire PC game library, it's not without its frustrations. Windows isn't exactly optimized for handheld devices, and you'll definitely have to deal with fiddly updates and the occasional crash. So, should you buy the Asus ROG Ally X? If you're new to handheld gaming and want the latest and greatest portable gaming PC, it's hard to argue with the Ally X's powerful hardware and features. But if you already own the original Ally, or if you're looking for a more budget-friendly option, you might want to hold off and wait for something with a bigger leap in performance. At $799, this device finds itself in an awkward middle ground between handheld and budget gaming laptops. It's definitely a refinement of an already great device, but whether it's worth upgrading to or buying over the Steam Deck is something you'll have to decide for yourself. Thanks for tuning in to this review of the Asus ROG Ally X. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more tech reviews, and let me know in the comments below: is the ROG Ally X worth it for you?